Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Onos and today I'm going to show you the results I found from some testing I've done. I wanted to know how valuable Onmyo Magic was to non-magic builds. A lot of builds cap their Onmyo Magic out at 30 points invested. The reason for this is that the capacity, i.e. how many Onmyo Magic items you can equip in your Jutsu menu, capacity caps out when you hit 30 points invested. I wanted to know if there was any additional benefit to having less or more. In most of my own builds, I only use a couple of Onmyo Magic items, so I wondered if I would get significantly more value from investing some points elsewhere, or if it was worth me investing more. If you enjoyed the video guys or find it useful, please leave me a like or comment to let me know. So to run the test, I checked the benefit of 5 points invested into Onmyo, 10 points, 15, 20, and so on, every 5 levels up to 45. I was testing to look at buff duration and additional damage. The two buffs I used for the test were Barrier Talisman and Carnage. I wanted to see what the additional points invested did to the duration of buffs and if I was getting any additional damage from the Carnage Talisman when it was active. Okay, so off the back of the test I can confirm a few things. Buff duration does go up. With 5 points in Onmyo Magic, you get 36 seconds of Barrier Talisman duration. At 10 points you get 40 seconds. After this though, the increase dropped to around 2 to 3 seconds for every 5 points invested. It seems as though the buff duration continues to grow as long as you invest the points. The same can be said if you have the amplification skill active in the Onmyo Magic tree. I tested this too and can confirm that this skill gives you almost exactly a 50% increase on your buff duration, and this stays true as you add further points into Onmyo Magic. So for example, at 30 points invested in Onmyo Magic, you get approximately 50 seconds without the amplification skill switched on, and around 75 seconds with it switched on. So okay, buff duration does increase, but we're talking about 2 to 3 seconds here for every 5 points you invest. If you have amplification switched on and 10 skill points invested in Onmyo Magic, that gives you 60 seconds buff duration. If you only think about using your Onmyo buffs for boss fights, in a clip here for example, it takes me under 2 minutes to complete the boss run. That means I only need 2 of each buff for the entire fight. If 10 points total gives you the capacity you need to carry what you want, do you actually need any more Onmyo power? So next I wanted to test if Onmyo Magic would benefit non-mage builds with any extra damage. The short answer to that is that it does not. Going from 5 points to 10 in Onmyo Magic skill investment gave me around a 4.5% damage increase when using the Carnage Talisman, which is a decent little boost. Unfortunately, after 10 points invested, the value falls off a cliff. For every additional 5 points invested, I was getting between 1 and 2 extra damage points per hit, which is literally less than 1% damage boost for every 5 points you invest. I'll conclude quickly people, as I think we're pretty much there. Ultimately, for non-mage builds, it seems that the sweet spot is around 10 points in total for Onmyo Magic. Beyond that, you're not really getting any additional damage for your talismans, and the duration difference is minimal. If you want the extra buff time, make sure to set the amplification skill in your Onmyo Magic tree. If you're using Onmyo simply for a couple of buffs and utility, I wouldn't personally waste many skill points here. I'll be making some changes to my own build off the back of this test. I hope you found the video useful guys. Like and comment if you did, sub if you're new, and I'll wrap it up there. Thank you for joining me. See you for the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye now.